Now we move on to question number 7. Find the area of the smaller part of the circle x square plus y square equal to a square. That means a circle with a center origin and radius a units. Cut off by the line x equal to a by root 2. So here we are given equation of a circle as x square plus y square is equal to a square. From this we can write y square equal to a square minus x square. Y equal to root of a square minus x square. And the line is x equal to a by root 2. We know x equal to a is a line which is parallel to y axis. Okay. So we can draw a rough sketch. First we can draw a circle with the center origin and radius a units. So here it is a comma 0. Radius, okay. Cut off by the line x equal to a by root 2. So we can draw a line like this. X equal to a by root 2. We have to find the area of the smaller part. Okay. That means this area. This point is a by root 2 comma 0. So first we can find area of this portion. First part, this is second part. Okay. These two parts are symmetric about the x-axis. So we can find the area of the first part and we can multiply the result by 2. Clear? So the required area is 2 into integral a by root 2 to a y dx. Y means the value of y we got from the equation of circle. Okay. So required area is equal to 2 into integral a to b y dx. And here 2 into integral a by root 2 to a root of a square minus x square dx. So 2 into integral root a square minus x square, x by 2 into root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a within the limit a by root 2 to a. Now we can apply the limit 2 into, here the upper limit is a square minus a square 0. So the first time is 0, then plus a square by 2 sin inverse of a by a, that is 1, sin inverse of 1 minus lower limit. Here it is a by root 2, so a by 2 root 2. Then root of a square minus x square. So a square minus a by root 2 the whole square, that is a square by 2. Then plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a square by 2 sin inverse a by root 2 divided by a, that is 1 by root 2. A and a get cancelled, we get 1 by root 2. Okay. That is 2 into a square by 2 sin inverse 1 is pi by 2. Then minus a by 2 root 2. 2a square minus a square is a square. So a square divided by 2. After taking the square root, we can write a by root 2. Here minus into plus minus a square by 2 into sin inverse of 1 by root 2. It is pi by 4. That is 2 into pi a square divided by 4 minus a square divided by root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 2s are 4. Then minus pi a square divided by 8. First of all, we can multiply this 2 and remove the bracket. So pi a square divided by 2 minus a square by 2 minus pi a square divided by 4. First and the last term we can group. Pi a square by 2 minus pi a square divided by 4 minus a square divided by 2. Here we can cross multiply or we can take the LCM. What we get? 2 pi a square minus pi a square. It is pi a square divided by 4. Okay. Then minus a square by 2. we can take on a square by 2 common. So a square by 2 into pi by 2 minus 1 square units. So the required area is equal to a square by 2 into pi by 2 minus 1 square units. Clear? Here the next question is, the area between x equal to y square and x equal to 4 is divided into two equal parts by the line x equal to a. Find the value of a. So here x equal to y square is the equation of a parabola. So from this we can write y is equal to x raised to 1 by 2. We can draw a figure. X equal to y square is a parabola which is symmetric about the x axis. So we can draw a parabola like this. Okay, x equal to y square and x equal to 4. So here we can mark x equal to 4 is divided into two equal parts by the line x equal to a. So in between we can draw a line x equal to a which divides the entire area into two equal parts. These two areas are equal. We have to find the value of a. So what we can write is, this point is 0. Equation of y axis is x equal to 0. Here it is a comma 0, that is a. Here it is 4 comma 0. So integral 0 to a y dx will be equal to integral a to 4 y dx. And from this relation we can find the value of a. So according to the question, we can write integral 0 to a y dx is equal to integral a to 4 y dx. That is integral 0 to a x raised to 1 by 2 dx is equal to integral a to 4 x raised to 1 by 2 dx. We can integrate x raised to 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2 within the limit 0 to a. Right side also x raised to 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2, but the limit is a to 4. This 3 by 2 we can cancel on both sides and we can apply the limit a raised to 3 by 2 minus 0, which is equal to 4 raised to 3 by 2 minus a raised to 3 by 2. This minus a raised to 3 by 2 we can take to left side, it becomes plus. So a raised to 3 by 2 plus a raised to 3 by 2 equal to 4 raised to 3 by 2. 4 raised to 3 by 2 is 4 raised to 1 by 2 the whole cube, that is 2 cube, 8. This we can write 2 times a raised to 3 by 2. A raised to 3 by 2 plus a raised to 3 by 2. Like x plus x, we write 2x. Similarly, we can write 2 a raised to 3 by 2 which is equal to 8. Or a raised to 3 by 2 equal to 8 by 2, we get 4. A raised to 3 by 2 equal to 4 implies a is equal to 4 raised to, we can write the reciprocal of this fraction 2 by 3. So our answer is 4 raised to 2 by 3. The value of a is 4 raised to 2 by 3. Okay. Find the area of the region bounded by the parabola y is equal to x square and y equal to mod x. We know the definition of modulus function. Mod x equal to x if x is greater than or equal to 0 and mod x equal to minus x if x is less than 0. So we have to consider the two parts separately. So we can write y equal to x as the second equation and y equal to minus x as the third equation. First one is a parabola y equal to x square. So we can draw the parabola. Y is equal to x square. Next one is y equal to mod x. We know the graph of modulus function, this V-shaped graph. Okay. We have to find the area bounded by these two equations, these two curves. Okay. For that we have to find the point of intersection of these two curves. So we can solve equation 1 and 2 first. Solving equation 1 and 2. We get here y equal to x square, y equal to x. So x square equal to x, which implies x square minus x equal to 0. X into x minus 1 equal to 0. So x equal to 0 or x equal to 1. And when x equal to 0, y is also 0. Because y equal to x. When x equal to 1, y equal to 1. Therefore, in the first case, the point of intersection, the points of intersection are 0, 0 and 1, 1. So 0, 0 is this one, then 1, 1. So this is 1, 0. So here we can draw a line. Okay, x equal to 1. Similarly, we can consider equation 1 and 3. So solving 1 and 3, we get here y equal to x square, y equal to minus x. So x square equal to minus x square plus x equal to 0, x into x plus 1 is equal to 0. That is x equal to 0 or x equal to minus 1. And when x equal to 0, y is equal to minus x, that is y equal to 0. And when x equal to minus 1, y is equal to minus of minus 1, it is plus 1. Therefore, the points of intersection are (0, 0) and minus 1, 1. So here it is minus 1, 1, 0, 0 we have already marked. Okay. Now we can easily find the area using integration. So we have to find area of this two shaded part. For that we can first find area of any one of the shaded portion and we can multiply the result by 2 because both are equal. Okay. Take the area in the first quadrant. So here the x value is 0, here it is 1. So integral 0 to 1. But we have two equations. One is y equal to x and other one is y equal to x square. Okay, two y values are here. And look at the figure. Actually the shaded portion is area under the line y equal to x and area above the curve y equal to x square. In between these two the area lies. But using integration we can find the area bounded by a curve, then ordinates and any one of the axis. So if we consider the line y equal to x, then we will get the area bounded by this line y equal to x, then this ordinate x equal to 1 and x axis. That means we get the area of this part also, this one, but we don't need this one. Okay, actually this is the area under the parabola, so we have to subtract this area from the first area. Is it clear? So what we have to do is integral 0 to 1 area under the line y equal to x minus area under the parabola y equal to x square. Okay. So required area is equal to 2 into area under the line y equal to x minus area under the parabola y is equal to x square. That is 2 into integral 0 to 1. First is area under the line y equal to x. So y value is x, y dx, x dx. Okay. Integral 0 to 1 y dx. Y value here it is x. So we get x dx. Right. Then minus integral 0 to 1 area under the parabola y equal to x square. So here the y value is x square. So x square dx. Is it clear? That is 2 into integral x square by 2 within the limit 0 to 1 minus x cube by 3 within the limit 0 to 1. That is 2 into 1 by 2 minus 0 minus 1 by 3 minus 0. So what we get is 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. That is 2 into 3 minus 2 divided by 6. 2 and 6 we can cancel, we get 3. And 3 minus 2 is 1. So 1 by 3 square units. Required area will be equal to 1 by 3 square units. Okay. Next one, find the area bounded by the curve x square equal to 4y and the line x equal to 4y minus 2. So x square equal to 4y is a parabola and x equal to 4y minus 2, it's a line, straight line. So in order to find the point of intersection, we can solve these two equations. So solving 1 and 2, we can replace the value of 4y in the first equation. So equation 1 implies x square equal to, instead of 4y we can write x plus 2. Okay. From equation 2 we can write 4y equal to x plus 2 and y equal to x plus 2 divided by 4. And from the first one we can write y is equal to x square divided by 4. So x square minus x minus 2 equal to 0. That is x minus 2 into x plus 1 is equal to 0. Or x equal to 2, x equal to minus 1. And when x equal to 2, y is 2 plus 2 by 4, y is 1. And when x is equal to minus 1, y is equal to minus 1 plus 2. It is 1 by 4. Therefore, the points of intersection are 2, 1 and minus 1, 1 by 4. Now we have to draw a rough sketch. First one is a parabola x square equal to 4y. It is a parabola which is symmetric about the y axis. So we can easily draw the parabola. X square equal to 4y. Now in order to draw the straight line, we have to find out 2 points. So equation is y equal to x plus 2 divided by 4. X, y, when x equal to 0, y is equal to 2 by 4. 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. And when y equal to 0, x equal to minus 2. That means the graph cut the x-axis at minus 2 and cut the y-axis at 1 by 2. Okay, so we can draw a straight line like this. Here we can write x equal to 4y minus 2. So we have to find the area bounded by this curve and the line. That means this shaded portion. Okay, we can draw a straight line through the point of intersection. Here this point is minus 1 comma 1 by 4. Okay, minus 1 comma 1 by 4. So what we can write is x equal to minus 1. Then this one is this point is 2 comma 1. So this is x equal to 2. This ordinate is x equal to 2. So the required area is integral minus 1 to 2. These two ordinates. Okay. Integral minus 1 to 2. Area under the line x equal to 4y minus 2. Area under the line x equal to 4y minus 2. So by doing that one, we will get the area of this part also. This one and this one. That part we have to subtract. So, and this is area under the curve. Area under the curve x square equal to 4y. So the required area is area under the line x equal to 4y minus 2 minus area under the parabola x square equal to 4y. Okay. So required area is equal to area under the line x equal to 4y minus 2 minus area under the parabola x square equal to 4y. Now we can replace the values and after integrating we will get the required area. Okay. So required area is equal to integral minus 1 to 2 y dx. So minus 1 to 2 y dx means area under the line x equal to 4y minus 2 and the corresponding y value is x plus 2 divided by 4 dx. Then minus integral minus 1 to 2. Here the y value is x square by 4. Area under the parabola. So x square by 4 dx. Now we can integrate. So 1 by 4 into x square by 2 plus 2x within the limit minus 1 to 2. Then minus 1 by 4 into x cube by 3 within the limit minus 1 to 2. We can apply the limit 1 by 4 into 2 square is 4, 4 by 2, 2. 2 plus 2 2s are 4. So minus lower limit. Minus 1 square is 1. So 1 by 2. 2 into minus 1, minus 2. Minus 1 by 4 into, here upper limit is 2. 2 cube is 8. 8 by 3. Minus lower limit. Minus 1 cube is minus 1. Minus of minus plus. Plus 1 by 3. So 1 by 4 into 2 plus 4 is 6. Then minus 1 by 2 minus 2. Minus 3 by 2. So plus 3 by 2. Minus of minus plus. Then minus 1 by 4 into 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 by 3. This 3 and 9 will get cancelled. We get 3. Okay. So 1 by 4. 6 2s are 12. 12 plus 3 15. 15 by 2. Then minus 3 by 4. And which is equal to 15 by 8 minus 3 by 4. So 15 by 8 minus, in order to make the denominator as 8, we can multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. So 6 by 8. 15 minus 6 is 9. So 9 by 8 square units. So the required area is 9 by 8 square units. Okay. Now we move on to question number 11. Find the area of the region bounded by the curve y square equal to 4x and the line x equal to 3. It's a simple question. So y square equal to 4x is a parabola which is symmetric about the x axis. Okay. Then x equal to 3. We have to find the area of the region bounded by the curve y square equal to 4x and the line x equal to 3. So we can find the area of this shaded portion. Okay. First we can find the value of y equal to root to 4x which is equal to 2x raised to half. Okay. Now we have to find the area of this shaded part. So required area is equal to 2 into integral 0 to 3 y dx. That is 2 into integral 0 to 3 2x raised to half dx. 2 2s are 4. 4 into x raised to 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2 within the limit 0 to 3. Or 4 into 2 by 3. 3 raised to 3 by 2 minus 0. Lower limit is 0. So 8 by 3 into 3 raised to 3 by 2. 3 raised to 1 by 2 is root 3. Root 3 cube. 3 root 3. This 3 and 3 get cancelled. So 8 root 3 square units. So the required area is 8 root 3 square units. Okay. So that's all for today. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Thank you.